Come one, come y'all, come one, come y'all. It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday, and welcome to your Urban Horoscope experience at the Bakery in Bamboo Plaza. Y'all know we gonna do. We're gonna crack some digital fortune cookies. We gonna feed the zodiac sign. We gonna get into the horoscopes. I'm gonna read them and tell y'all what they really mean. Then real fortune cookies. Stop by the end sometimes. I do that today because I didn't think of nothing. But we'll see what's up. This is a brief broadcast. I won't be before you long. Because when you're running hooch from New York to Mississippi, shine, you got to make connections. So I won't be here long. We probably gonna go to the edibles rack today because it's been a while and we got to signal back, get my signal, make sure it's coming in, so that I can translate these for y'all. But what we would have did, we would have was right to exchange information because since it got me, I want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it by. That's why we slide by the edibles rack to exchange that information with one another. Okay. So this is the what I have here for you, recipe for life. That's why I call the bakery. What we're gonna do is what your ultimate objective is, combine what resources opportunities you have to you at the we're gonna bind it together with my word bond. What I offer you is the recipes for life. Now I can tell you the ingredients, but I can't sell the sauce. Only you have to know your sauce needs to marinade. Only you know your sauce needs oil. Needs to go on with the ingredient. Should you put it in there melted? Should you put it in there solid? Should you put it? How much seasoning needs to be on there? Only you know that. Here, hygiene. It comes from God, from the I deal in three things over here in this bakery. We deal in God, okay, speaks. We deal with the universe. The universe moves, and we deal with the ancestors. The ancestors guide. They expect shit to be a certain way, and we not ass down. So what we finna do is we finna get into these digital fortune cookies. Y'all stick with me. We gonna get somewhere. Now we had one already the call, and I had to take the call. It's very important. I got a lot of very important shit going on. Do y'all see we ain't even at the bakery? The fucking bakery broke down and I had to leave here. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We're starting with because we're in Sagittarius season now. We would have done our horoscopes on Monday. We didn't get to do that. We're gonna do that. We were supposed to do our love scopes instead of our daily horoscopes. We're supposed to do our love horoscopes. We do it every 14. So we're gonna do that either tomorrow, because I'm talking. I can't be doing this long. About an hour and a half. I'll be 1 hour hit. I'll be through. I got to get the message out, so we can push it to an hour and a half. But we'll see. Now on the 15th, that's when we read our money and career horoscopes. So on the 14th, we read the love. On the 1st and the 15th, we read the money and career horoscope. And on the day of each zodiac sign, we gonna read the whole your zodiac your horoscope for the whole month. All right, so we probably get in Sagittarius while we in Sagittarius season, but we don't see. So let's go ahead and get into these. I don't want y'all waiting for too long. I know that's y'all here. You Sagittarius are very talented in many ways. Capricorn, never bring unhappy feelings into your home. Aquarius, all the world may not love a lover, but they will be watching him. Okay. These not be covered in sadness or be fooled in happiness. They both must exist. Aries, your happiness is intertwined with your outlook on life. Taurus, an admirer is concealing his or her affection for you. Gemini, you have an important new business development shaking up. Gemini keep talking about they finna get some kind of business going. It been a whole week. They still saying this. Cancer. Land is always on the mind of a flying bird. Leo. Q. What is H2O? A. Caring, two parts hug, and one part mind. I don't know why they be don't know this. I don't know why they put this one. The second time, and it just don't make no sense. Who next? Was it who? Courageously shoulder the responsibility. One's mistake is character. Leader. A beautiful, smart, and loving person will be coming into this world. Everything will now come your way. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You know, we gonna see. Okay, well, digital fortune cookies. Give it up for the digital fortune cookies. Not gonna spend too long here because it's same time winter. It gets dark early, so we can't spend too long here. But we gonna get this thing going. I ain't forgot about y'all. I want y'all to. With this is I am here to the bakery to stay. I will be here with the recipes for it can be your beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might need to call out for your then. It's $40. We can get you for 10 down payment installment. We gotta get you five to get you 15 minutes like Geico. And like I said, don't do is what your ultimate objective is. Um, your goal, we're gonna that with your resources and opportunities available to you. Mix my word, and then we also gonna find two other. What do you think is holding back? You don't necessarily have to tell me. Be helpful for our session, so you can call me now for free read that. It's not completely necessary as long as you're being yourself. What do you think you back and for one and for two, because about who's the five closest to you, because you are a sum. You are the sum. You are the product of the five closest people to you. So we can get into that 15 minutes. Call me now for your free, but it's $40 though. But we can run it. What I'm finna do is I'm finna read these horoscopes. We gonna crack fortune cookies. We gonna go a few celebrities who who I want to get cookies to, because y'all know we give the celebrities for some encouragement, some recognition, or a toast. And then recently we introduced our latest newest fortune cookie, bail money fortune cookie. So Jay's first recipient of that. It turned out pretty good. It turned out good. I felt like y'all can hear me. I felt like that's something we can keep that around. And as we're introducing the aspects of, because we have the boutique as well, bakery. We have boutique and bamboo. It's called Touch Bamboo, MF underscore. You can see it over there on the Instagram. The video here on this that y'all can see is pretty stuff. The flower show, candy, and the karaoke bar. Y'all stick around. Got some things planned. I got some things planned for. All right, all right. Now, what we gonna is get into these horoscopes. We'll see what will stick out, because I'm tempted to just forget. I'm not trying. I don't know what we translate today, but this episode, you bet your dollar. Now, possibility. Maybe only want to hear that horoscope read. Want to hear what you know what the universe and what is telling me that it really means. And I want to hear that. But there's some jewels. There's some real, just it's real glittery and savory going on. I'm telling you, it feels croissants on your bread, muffins. We like to keep it sweet at the bakery. We like to keep it whatever subject we get into. Everybody's human. You only human. All right, all right. Who do? Okay, to the let's do the horoscope. You know if I'm gonna translate them, but we'll do it. Sagittarius. Is for sure Sagittarius. You'd rather be with a good out than at the stress world. Maybe you're missing out some of the good things in life. How much time do you spend with other people? Why not try to find someone who shares your taste for good books and the bed? Think about it. Okay, get you somebody that you got something to do with. Maybe you might be feeling like you around some people, but you have to go with and do what people do. Or find somebody to do what you do. Okay? Mm. If you feel like you're missing out on things in life, but there's just something that you're not willing to sacrifice, there's people that have that in common with you. So work on getting it done. All right. Capricorn. Woo! This quality is generosity, Capricorn. Your nature is to give to others in order to get something back for the pleasure of giving. This is how you get your power and light. Think of all the people in the world give themselves without expecting anything in return. You don't have to make much effort to be one of those people. Just give it a try. All right. Sometimes you be a little focused on what you're trying to achieve and on what you do. It won't necessarily be something that's or self-centered. You set your mind on what you do, and you don't consider things that maybe while you're here on this planet, while you Earth, while you're taking this journey, you can take the opportunity to give and to share with others, with expecting anything. Generosity is a good quality of yours, and you do it for pleasure. You don't want nothing. All right. And it's not hard for you to have something to give to people. It's a lot of effort. Just give it a try. And what that is intrinsic value. There's things that we do that have intrinsic value. That means on the outside, you can see outside results. Oh, I started making more money. I have a better title. Socially, I have this social group, or materialistically, I have these types of clothes. But there's also intrinsic value when you accomplish things. Say, for instance, any of the month, it may not necessarily come with any tangible, visible purpose, but on the inside, you feel good. To the other people around you, they feel about you. You have a different response from those people, or proud of yourself for something. You stay consistent. You wanted to stay consistent in, or get something on time, like you, where you stay organized, like you want to. That whole intrinsic value, you know what I'm saying, and it's irreplaceable. That can be bought. All right, so consider that, Capricorn. Next, we get into it's important to take a hard look at yourself and know where your areas. A little self-analysis never hurt anyone, especially if you feel like you aren't going anywhere. But you tend to go a little with self-criticism. Take today to try and ignore that little voice in your head, or even prove it wrong. Okay, yeah, prove it wrong. It can't say that little voice in your head that's wrong. You prove it wrong. It can't say nothing to you, right? So boom, take a look at and where you're going, Aquarius. One well aimed arrow is worth more than three arrows. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the fortune cookies that we came here one day. So you know where you're going. That's what it says. Hold yourself accountable. If you feel like you ain't going nowhere, that don't mean overly criticize you. But if you do start to feel like prove yourself wrong, if you do start coming down on yourself too hard, prove yourself wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's intrinsic value again right there. We just talked about that. All right. Who Pisces. Pisces, you tend to run away from confrontation, but today you may not be able to avoid it. Your partner or a family member may be putting pressure on you. It's possible you be worked out a solution to this problem. Tell your partner what he or she wants to hear. You can do what you want later. Okay, yeah. Now we don't recommend to our partners. Maybe choose the parts that you know are going to trigger a reaction. You can leave the part out. You ain't lying, and you ain't gonna do that to do what you know be done. Because if that's gonna be mad if it don't happen. Y'all there to balance each other out. If they can't handle it, leave out of it. You just sure you call them when it's to pop up. Now, please, you might not be able to avoid confrontation today. With a family, you know what I'm saying? They put in some pressure on you. Now you already done worked out the solution to this problem, this pressure that they put on you, but they hear it. They feel like be able to go about it a different way. You like, well, maybe I should be, but I'm not. Work smarter, not harder. You want to stick to traditions. Sometimes that I know they say don't fix what ain't broken, but they also say work smarter, harder. So that's what you're gonna have to know that. So you might not be able to tell them Pisces. Just keep it to yourself and go down and come back when you're done. Fix, and I want to hear no more. Don't ask me how I got it. That's how the kids be. How did you get it? Don't worry about it. You want the toy or what? Damn it, I got the toy. Hell, now, Aries. Woo. You may feel scary today, Aries. It's time to take stock of your life. You may have gotten some news about someone that has caused you some pain. This is a good time to rely on the support of your relationship to realize yourself. Take time to let others take care of you. Okay, Aries. Yeah, let people look out for you. You going through something and don't try to work through that while dealing with other challenges. Let somebody else play the ball while you deal with bad news. Not that it was some bad news, some news that caused you some pain. So that don't really have to be bad news. Sometimes it's to grow. Okay, growth can be painful, but to stunt your growth, you don't want to stop yourself from growing. Okay, so lean on relationships. Go ahead and people, put a little bit on people. Delegate some tasks out or set boundaries uh, to let people know the best ways that they can support you. Okay, the people don't know how to love you. Say take to let others take care. You might everybody might not know that's what you're doing. You have to express that. If it says take the time out to do it, that might be something that you do, right? So you probably would want to to the people around you exactly what you like delegate some tasks to them, some boundaries of some sort. All right, who do Taurus? You have the gift of being able to get your great ideas across to others. Your family, you may be the one who teaches your children about life and its responsibilities. Today, someone might teach you something you didn't. You should never forget communication means communication. Communication is the exchange of ideas. All right, twist. Kind of exchange information. Edibles rack, huh? No, no. I mean, yeah, yeah. Mm. So, being able, you good at skills. You become persuasive. Being able to get great ideas across to others. You have a good way of breaking it down and making it to people understand. Um, so give people to teach you something that you may not have known. Don't forget. communication, it goes both ways. It goes this way to this way, and it go this way to this. Since it got me, I want to share it with, and if it got you, maybe I'll be able to try. And let this sticking out and me for Taurus. So let's go on to the next one. Yoo-hoo, Gemini. There may be tension in the as you go about your Gemini. Sorry about that. We're back. Gemini. There may be tension here as you go about your day. The leftover from the past few days is starting to wear on you. You may have managed to an argument with someone close to you, but there may be a reason for this. Advantage of the situation. Clear the air with your friend. All right, Gemini, another sticking to me. You've been tired the last few days. It's starting to wear you. Don't ask for the weary. It's some tension in the air as you're going about your day, but reason for this. Okay, it's a reason that sometimes you got to get into an argument for things to come. Like, people don't want to seem harsh when they whatever they might say or feel might seem like harsh. It might what am I trying to say? They can think of a way to say it that won't come across as harsh because they care about feeling so much. But then once you the heat of it back and forth in the heat of an argument, you care less about those feelings. Your guard is a little bit, you're a little bit more vulnerable because you're from a place of emotion. And it's ten. You know what I'm saying? And so that had it was a reason that argument has to happen in order for true emotions to be exposed, in order for those emotions, those raw, tender emotions to be with the proper care. So take advantage of the situation to clear the air with your friend. Now that y'all have that conversation, put it on the table, you know, so you won't feel like you maybe you don't even want the person you've been thinking about it for a long time. No, came up. Let's get into it. Cancer. Cancer. Woo! You don't live life by society's rules, Cancer. Your freedom is what is most important to you. But despite independence, there are days when you have the sudden sinking that you end up alone in the world. Today, you should really begin to think about what the word commitment means to you. It's really so scary. Okay, Cancer. What is it saying? You like independent? And you don't end up alone in the world because you about the word commitment. Word commitment is off, but you also don't want to be alone in the world. Maybe you feel like you don't know what to expect, but also possibly it's giving more that you know what they expect from you. And you say it's not the commitment that worries you. It's that maybe you feel like what they're gonna expect and it may not be good enough and are they gonna let you know if they're not getting what they expect or are you just gonna you know what I'm saying completely into what's going on and they're only halfway into what's going on and not expressing that to you. Um, so you never know somebody. And it's a good feeling to have that you married to somebody for years and you really never know. That's kind of shit to me. I do not like the that can help you the answer and accept uh, whatever it is that you want to be committed to. Not necessarily be a relationship, but stick with that. Um, your freedom. Yeah, maybe you feel like being in a relationship that work it makes you feel like you won't be able to it's free. But that might not necessarily be true. And if it is true, what's so bad about that? That's what we working here. We working with a Leo, life around you today all seems like a bad dream. Almost as people are talking, but nothing intelligible is coming out of their mouths. Perhaps close to you are having getting along. You like stepping in and telling them to calm down and you listen to each other. Days like these are when people need us. Okay, Leo, the people are controlling nature at this. Calling Leo, calling Leo, uh, not that you want to roll it, but go out of you know how things are going to end up. Praise that God in you, Leo. Think that to yourself. These men are for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. These recipes are. And so only you can the forest fires by figuring out how to marinate the shit, how long to bake it, you gonna deep fry it, deep fry it or boil it or do with it. Comment out for your free reading. I'm glad you're enjoying the urban horoscope experience. And when people get to arguing, we're gonna have to step up. They need to come down and each other. They have to hear each other out. That's the only way it's gonna solve because they're both right. They stand. Um, see, hear each other out. They can get the wrinkles out of the communication. Right now, the communication is right, and it's wrong. It's right, but it has to be ironed. It's like some wrinkly clothes to it, some wrinkles up clothes, form is higher. You got the right clothes on, but they weren't supposed to be wrinkled. And that's the type of this that these both of these people are having. They got the right idea, but maybe it was some minor sacrifice along the way that wasn't considered. So we need to bring that to mind. All right, let's go ahead. I'm enjoying your urban home experience here in Bamboo Plaza, and we into Virgo horoscope, and then we're gonna crack the cookies, and then we that's it. That's it. We're gonna get back to the things because it don't mean a thing if it ain't got a swing. You always want to know who, what, where, when, why, and how, and your sources when you do that. You got to think, but keep up with some of this shit. You got to be thinking, but you got to be willing to slow down and down your own path. Be your beautiful and make a statement about making a sound. Now let's do these 3 horoscopes and these real fortune cookies and get the fuck hooty hoo. Now this broadcast is messed. This is the third take. This is the third damn take. Now damn it, we gonna do this. It's after 5. Shouldn't be no more calls. Hooty hoo. You can't spend the time running from one activity to the next. You need a break from time to time. You have all the energy you need, but you should think of relaxing yourself as a whole. Your body may need recharge. Soon you will be in the thick energy you can get. Virgo. So that time of year where it could be a couple of functions and action, and you be in the midst of it. So what you're gonna want to do is get your rest in now. You thoroughly enjoy those times when they come. Now, are you going from one activity to the next? Well, what you're gonna want to do is take because everything that you prepare for, it ain't even gonna be worth it. If you die, you're gonna and sleep through the whole fun. One put the function together, and you don't do that. Maybe you in a position before where you ain't doing everything, and by the time it all comes, you so burnt out, you missed stuff in the good part. Nobody came and got you before the good gone, and nobody took no picture of you with the stuff. You the one that made everything happen. Can't count on them motherfuckers. You know they ain't no good. Why you the one that the whole shit yourself anyway? So what you want to do is get your sleep. Say, look, I put everything together. Y'all gonna do till they expecting you to keep on going up until the last minute. I was sleeping for the last 2 days. I did everything to happen for what I want the to go. If y'all want to, that I'm sleeping for these next 2 days. You see, you always got to know when to say, I can't take that ride. You know when to say, I can't take that ride. Okay, this thing think it's gonna glitch. Y'all remember the commercial? Are you insured by survival? No, I can't. Girl, you better get in that car. He in the desert walking, talking about she ain't no ride because he ain't got no insurance. Girl, you get in the car. All right, Libra. Today's planetary configuration has you wondering about an aspect of your life that causes a good deal of hardship, Libra. Maybe your partner is often and they're particularly hard on you. Like your sweetie to be through thick and thin. This may be causing some tension in your relationship. Have you talked to your partner about your feelings? If not, you really should. I came up with a few zodiac signs ago. They said you got to get it off your chest. Now, don't wait until an argument to say what you need to say. That ain't your dynamic, Leo. That's not what you're gonna be wanting to over the people that you love with the person that you love. You feel like this they should make a certain sacrifices and considering certain things. They feel like they doing enough. This different love language, and then let them know you need to. Maybe it's something that they are doing. You can say, "Hey, I'll do this because I'm only gonna feel up if you doing that." And I know you can't do both of these. So you stop doing that because in order for me to love, I need to do this, and I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? So I had those kind of conversations with that Libra. Um, Something about the way the planets is lined up and configurations and shit. Um, well, when your partner is gone, and that's hard on you, you want to get to think of things. Maybe they feel gone working a lot, or maybe they just don't get involved with certain conversations or certain aspects of your life. And you would prefer for them to let them know. Well, that's the only. All right, now who we got left here? It's the last one. I'm glad you enjoyed your urban horoscope experience here at the bakery at Bamboo Plaza. What are you here? Our recipe life. You take it with you because my word is bond. I don't want you making decisions about these horoscopes because I don't think I don't. But what you take the bits and pieces that work because these are nobody in particular, somebody specific. Only you know how long to marinate. Once I recipes and the ingredients, only person know how long it need to marinate to season to your liking. And the recipe that season to your taste, season to your liking. I mean, put however much you want that tastes good. Make it taste good, and we're gonna keep it sweet over here. It's gonna taste good over here. Scorpio. Ew. Scorpio may have been difficult to be around. You like to treat yourself to a loneliness from time to time. The people around you appreciate cooperation. There are days when you don't want to grow up. It's time to do you have time to play? Think about it. Do you, Scorpio? Are you getting out? You need to stretch out and you know, you said you treat yourself to holiness. Then you choose to have a bad attitude. You feel like you got the right around with a funky ass attitude if you feel. But the people around you, you need to consider how they feel. They'd appreciate if you how they feel. Funky ass. What type of raggedy ass is that walking around thinking you could talk to somebody crazy just because your ass is in a bad mood? You and other people's spirits down just because you feel bad about yourself and what you got going on. Feel a little bit better if you feel like other people feeling bad. That's the worst kind of motherfucker. I hate that type. I hate that misery loves company. Get your miserable ass on. These other miserable that you don't already down in there, going on down there, but you reaching up to where another motherfucker trying to pull them down. That's just that's a different kind of jealousy. Problem is you put your boy on and go do something. Do you get enough time to think about it? All right, let's for these digital these. So you need to play a little. Who is it? All right. Let's do the real fortune cookie. We're gonna do. We're gonna do four fortune cookies. Earth, wind, and fire, and water. I'm gonna get on out of here. Come a little early before the sun starts. This episode, I water signs. Cancer, Scorpio. A journey begin with a single step. Learn this word is bus. Go on Geechee. And numbers is 23, 22, 18, 6, 30, 47. And again, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A journey begin with a single step. With a I find it interesting that you learn Chinese word bus and it is a journey begin and bus is going journey, right? Fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, a dear relative will phone you soon. You learn the word is friend, pay you. Your lucky numbers are 55, 5, 45, 8, 13, and 4. And fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, a distant relative will phone you soon. Okay, mark your signs. Taurus, and Capricorn. See what the universe has for you. Translate this. Act as if it were impossible to fail. Y'all needed to hear that. Learn Chinese PC. Then, yeah, what that stands. What personal? Your lucky number 24, 29, 16, 11, 33, and 23. Again, Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn as if it were impossible to fail. We got last real fortune for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Let's see what message the universe has for you. Our signs. Should we say wind or okay, wind signs? Is Libra, Gemini. A new business venture is on the horizon. Now y'all know I don't like to try the fortune cookies, but Gemini universe been telling me how to start a business for like 2 weeks now. It started off telling Gemini, any money making endeavor is a business, and just even today, this is the second time that it told Gemini to, you know, invest in whatever this new business is supposed to bring it to life, bring it to fruition, produce that shit, create that shit, like really make it happen. Now, these messages are nobody in particular, but somebody specific. Keep that in mind. You learn Chinese word is chopstick. Your words are 27, 35, 30, 23, 4, and 1. And then wind signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a new business is on the horizon. Woo! All right, y'all. We made it now. This was a quick episode. Call for your free reading. All right, now it's $40. But what it is this is a base. We have recipes for life. We're gonna put recipes together. We're gonna sit on the that's what we're gonna do. So this was a quick episode. Join me tomorrow. We'll be weekly horoscope. We'll be cracking some more cookies, and we'll be keeping it sweet. I know we like sweet over here at the bakery. Our celebrity fortune cookie tomorrow is gonna be for see. I think she got another baby away, if I'm not mistaken. Still waiting to see. I'm gonna give Sierra a fortune cookie and see what comes of that. Matches the universe, and then that's what we're gonna do. So I know you have your to do, but you also want your to be list. Let's be intentional about the changes that you want to make. What do you want to be? What do you want to be this week? More considerate, more charming, more happy, to be more satisfied, to be more content, to be whatever that is. You can and put practice. And we'll be getting back up here again on tomorrow. We do the weekly horoscope, love scope, money scope. That's what we got on the for this week. Hootie! And until we meet, keep it.